Hey everybody, it's Kate from Wild Tales Of. If you're new here on YouTube and on my blog, wildtalesof.com, I share about family travel and outdoor adventure. So, if you watched some of our past videos, you know that it's been snowing here in Seattle, or it snowed last weekend, and it's still around, though thankfully it's not really on the roads anymore, but there are piles of snow still everywhere. A friend of ours just got in touch and wanted to go hiking with us. It's actually midwinter break for our schools here, but just because we're homeschooling this year, we're not really sticking with the same school calendar and kind of doing breaks when it works best for us. So since we were in Sun Valley, even though we did do a little bit of school in Sun Valley, so we just decided to push through this week, even though the public school kids are having midwinter break. But anyway, they wanted to go on a little hike here in Seattle, so we are gonna go run and meet them. I thought I would share that adventure. We are headed to Carkeek Park, which is in the northwest part of Seattle, along the Puget Sound. It's one of the northernmost parks along north of the Ballard neighborhood, if you are familiar with that. And I wanted to show you really quick because it's not raining right now, but it is in the forecast. So I thought I would share the couple of things that we do to get ready for a hike when it's gonna be a little bit rainy, because we try not to let a little rain stop us. So it can be iffy whether we choose hikers that have Vortex or waterproof or rain boots, but I think it's gonna be pretty mucky today with all the slush. Yeah. And also, since it might start raining, the kids are gonna wear the rain boots, and so am I. So we've really preferred the Bog brand. That's the brand that the kids have right now, and we are always looking for them secondhand. We have a great consignment store that is right by our house, and then we also look for the sales on different websites, especially REI, since that's local to us. And so we're always looking all throughout the year. So Bogs is one of our preferred brands. We've also been really happy with the Carkeek brand, K-A-M-I-K. And then I really love, and they make them for kids too, I really love the Extra Tough boots. Our big tip though is to make sure that those boots are insulated if you are going on adventures in the winter, because otherwise the kids' feet are going to be cold, and that's not a lot of fun when you're hiking along, and the insulated rain boots just make the whole thing a lot more comfortable. Okay, the other thing that we do is just grab our rain pants. We don't have them on right now, but I will show you when we get to the hiking trail. The kids just grab their rain pants and put them in their backpack, and then if it's necessary, then they can quickly put them on. And then of course we have our raincoats. And if it's really coming down, I also recommend having a hat with a brim, because that just keeps the rain out of your face. That's what we do when we go on a rainy hike. I will leave all the information down below, and I have several posts on my blog that kind of outline everything getting out in the rain and the cold with kids. So I will leave all those links and references down below. But in the meantime, let's head to Carkeek Park and do some hiking. Here, drop it. See the current over here? Drop it in the current. See, we're doing science. Why does it float, guys? Why doesn't it just sink? Because air passes. Right. from our little adventure at Carkeek Park. It ended up being a lot of fun, and it did not rain as much as I thought it would. There was just kind of some off and on rain, but luckily we were prepared. The kids ended up putting on their rain gear when we got to the park. So before we go, I also wanted to share the different types of rain pants that we have and that we recommend. So I just thought I'd go through. I grabbed my rain pants, Bergen's and Georgia's, and Georgia's are a little bit different than the rain pants that Bergen and I have. So I just thought I would show them in case that might help you in your search. So these are Bergen's. So these are Bergen's. You can see how muddy they are. And they are from Colombia, and they just have an elastic waistband, and then down at the bottom they have Velcro closures to help seal them up around the ankle. And then these are my rain pants, and they are very similar style, but the brand is Marmot, and definitely recommend these. I have had these for several years, I think since Georgia, at least. So I think I've had them for about 6 years. I know since Georgia was a little baby. So they've lasted really well, and they have that, you can see, you want to look for ones that have this type of lining. And again, they are just like Bergen's, although they have a snap closure at the bottom. And I also like that they have the zipper, so it makes, if you are trying to put your shoes on and off, makes it a lot easier. So those are from Marmot. And then, oh, I didn't grab them, but Slade also has a pair of rain pants, same type of deal. His are North Face, and again, he's had those for several years, and they have been great. Finally, Georgia's are a little bit different because it's kind of overall bib style, and so they're like this, and I really recommend that for younger kids especially, because obviously there's just more coverage and they stay on more easily. And actually Bergen wouldn't mind having a pair like this just because they stay up easily, and he's sometimes complaining. We even tried to put suspenders on his rain pants recently, or was it his snow pants? Anyway, so they have elastic at the bottom, and they also even have these stirrups. We don't end up using those though. So they are from a brand called Polarn O Pyret. This is it right here. You see that? And this is a brand that we learned about through the kids' forest school. And so they were able to make kind of like bulk orders and save a little bit of money and kind of get a discount. And so that's how we heard about the company initially. But they definitely have sales throughout the year, and there are different like coupon codes, I know. But Georgia has had, I believe she's gone through 2 pairs of these, you know, just because she grew out of the first one that we had. But definitely recommend these, especially for younger kids. And then I just wanted to give a couple more tips on rain gear in general and just things that we've learned over the years. One is that you don't need to wash your rain gear every single time you wear it, and it actually is not good for the material, and it will wear out more just getting in the wash over and over again like that. So let the mud or muck just dry, and just have your kids or you wear the gear over again. Obviously, you know, lay them out on a rack or what have you to have them dry before you store them away. But you don't need to wash your rain gear every time that it's worn, that's for sure. And then if you do, or when you do, make sure to use something that is geared toward rain gear. And so what we recommend is Nick Wax, and I'll leave a link below, and it's just a special detergent that is made specifically for rain gear. And then the other little tip we have that we learned from forest school also is that you want to make sure that you put your pant legs over top of your rain boots. So the pant legs go over the rain boots instead of stuffing your pants inside the rain boots. So putting them over the rain boots kind of seals everything in, and that also makes sure that, you know, when the kids are jumping in a puddle or the rain is coming down, that it's not like streaming into the boot, which would happen if the rain pants were inside the boot. So that's a little bit easier to demonstrate kind of in person, and I think I may be able to insert something right here where I'm showing pulling down the rain pants over the rain boot. any great tips to share, I would love to hear your suggestions on kids getting outside in the rain and hiking and just exploring in general. We saw lots of families out today, which was great to see. Lots of kids in full-on rain suits, which is what our kids wore when they were toddlers, and those work really well. And another company we recommend is Oaki. It's O-A-K-I. They also do fishing gear and waders and things like that, so they're definitely an outfitter that has gear that will keep kids dry, and they do boots and rain jackets and rain suits and the waders and the bib style gear that Georgia has. So thanks so much for joining us on our last minute adventure. If you have specific questions on getting outside with kids, we would love to hear them also down in the comments below. We'd love to know how we can best help you in getting outdoors with your kids, because that's our goal, to help families get outside more and enjoy themselves outside, outdoors more. Until our next video, we hope you are staying happy and healthy, and we hope you are able to get out and have some brave, wild adventures, and we'll see you next time. Bye.